Okay, so we got a 2018 Freightliner Cascadia here. The truck is off, the key's off, the lights are off, and obviously you have a dim right-hand tail light on. So I'm going to save you a little bit of time here how to troubleshoot this. Instead of going through wires and all that, we're going to go right to the source, and I'm going to show you what the problem is in this particular case. Okay, so first thing we're going to do when we have these types of issues where you have a dim light, that means especially with your LEDs, is you're not getting a full 12 volts. So that's a dimmer light, so it's probably down around 9, maybe under 10. So this is the chassis SAM, or chassis controller basically. There's a printed computer board in this, and this is where everything comes through to your lights and all that. So this is the X58 connector. This is what goes to your taillights. So we're going to go ahead and remove this. You have to be careful with these. Sometimes they get stuck and you can break this handle off. So if it won't move, if you can get a little hook or something and actually try to push it down at the top, you can push those two locks down. And that way you don't break it. So pull this off. It doesn't have a lot of pins in it. These are the female pins on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. So with the key off, all your lights off, everything off, theoretically, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, which I know you probably will if I am wrong, there shouldn't be any voltage or power on these pins. So for that particular right-hand tail lamp, we're going to check pin 3, which is this little guy in the bottom right-hand corner. So I've got my multimeter set on DC. There's a good ground up here. And right there we're going to 9 volts. So there shouldn't be any power on these. So over here, none. Nothing there. Nothing there. So yeah, so 9 volts. And this is your right-hand tail lamp pin. So what's happened is this board has shorted internally, and you're getting a little bit of bleed over current that's causing that light to stay on continuously. So if you go around back right now with that unplugged, the light's obviously off. So the only way to remedy that is to replace this chassis SAM. They're around $750, $800, I believe. They do have to be programmed VIN specific, so this isn't something you can get aftermarket or anything of that nature. It has to come from a dealer, or you may be able to have one programmed from a salvage yard or something. I don't recommend that. I would probably get a new one. But in this case, if you're having these types of issues with your tail lamps or something, or one staying on, it could be the same with the other makes out there as well, because pretty much everything went to these type of chassis nodes or SAMs or modules, whatever. So if you're having these issues, especially on the Cascadia, I instead of wasting my time back there digging through wires and all that, just come up here and check this first, and it might save you a lot of time and heartache. So that's pretty much it for today. Stay tuned for more in the future. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell for the updates, and like the video. We'll see you next time.